do you find exciting about this chapter, or how you've totally transformed your life? I mean, I'll be honest with you, it was really hard to congeal your biography, to convey it to the audience of how remarkable the transformation in you is. And leadership, a lot of times people think it's leading groups of people, but it's like I say, it's the subtext or title to the show. Leadership does not discriminate, because it really doesn't have a definition, in my opinion. What excites you about doing this?
I find the people I inspire, and I say that humbly. I've gone for something. I'm going at something with an open heart and an open mind and nothing but passion running through my veins. And when people see it, the first thing 9 out of 10 people do is say, all right, what's he up to? You know, there's some kind of angle here. And I'm like, no, this is me. Bruises and all, this is me. And when people see that, all of a sudden you see their walls come down. And then I've spoken to 3 people because of me who've left their careers. And I'm like, look, don't put that on me if it fails. But they see something in me that they want for themselves. And I find that to be very powerful. And it's just being me. That's really, I mean, we've talked.
Yes, we have.
You know, it's me. You know, it doesn't matter if you're the Queen of England or the person cleaning the floor. Right. You're deserving of the respect, and we hang out and we have a good time.
Yeah. I have no testament to that. I remember very vividly the first day we met. I was speaking, in fact, to a group about this program, and you came up afterwards, and I felt like I'd known you for years. Yeah. We really did connect.
And all that is just being you. And today people are so focused on the next car they buy, and don't get me wrong, I'm a capitalist. I want my kids in the best school, that sort of thing. But the moments that people forget to look at or to take in life, they're not going to be. Those are the moments, and it's sad actually. I had a doctor one time say to me, I've been with a lot of people when they die, and not one ever said, I wish I worked more, or I wish I made more money.
Right.
It's those moments of when you sit down and talk to somebody and you get to know somebody that transform you. And 30 years later, you're like, oh, remember that guy? Remember that story? Remember that, you know, that's what life's about. And people forget it because they have a mortgage that's underwater, or because they just lost their job. And I get that.
Sure.
But when you can find those moments of happiness and of fulfillment, you should grab them, hold on, and appreciate it for what it is.
You know, I searched for something in your biography. You know, with a lot of leaders, there's usually this fork in the road. Something happened to them. The closest thing I can find that for you is the moment at the bar in 2006.
Yeah.
Would it be safe to say that you were actually able to reach this clarity without a tragic life event or something? You actually found the clarity within your own mind and soul. Is that fair?
Yeah, but it definitely wasn't an event. It was a process.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it was a process.
Okay.
I mean, of course, there are little things that create a little bit of clarity here and a little bit of clarity there, but overall, the process of what I've lived through, of seeing people, how they react to me, or seeing how they react to my artwork, or being in situations. I mean, Barack Obama said to me, he goes, you know you're a stud, right? I was like, are you kidding me? Really, you're calling me a stud?
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. But then when you step back and you're like, wow, I am affecting people. How? And then you realize, I'm just being me. And you realize that's what we're supposed to do. You go by your instinct, trust your gut, be good to people, and it pays off. So it's been a process. And it's still a process that, you know, nobody's perfect. You know, some days I have those rough days like everybody else, but overall, I live in the moment as much as I can.